2026 is here. Ringing in the new year on vacation sounds like a good idea. That's what Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu did, but the timing is raising eyebrows back at home. He welcomed the new year in Europe. He left Lagos last week. The presidency released a statement on Tinubu's end-of-year break. After vacationing in Europe, Tinubu will head to Abu Dhabi for an official trip. The UAE's President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan has invited Tinubu to participate in a summit. It is called Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. The summit is scheduled to take place in early January, and after wrapping up the summit, Tinubu is expected to be back in the country. But the timing of Tinubu's Europe trip couldn't be any worse. Right now, Nigeria is facing a double whammy. First is the country's economic crisis, and second is the security crisis. Let's break this down. Starting with the economy. New tax laws have gone into effect today. These include the 4 finance bills that were signed into law by Tinubu back in June. These reforms aim to restructure Nigeria's tax system. Tinubu has hailed the reforms as a once-in-a-generation reset. He said that the new laws would not raise taxes, but support a structural reset. But critics are not convinced. Under the new law, the value-added tax has been increased from 7.5% to 12.5%. Critics say this would worsen economic hardship in Africa's most populous country of more than 200 million people. And that's just one part of it. Opposition lawmakers had also called for a delay to the implementation of these reforms. They have accused Tinubu's government of unauthorised insertions in the gazetted laws. The opposition says those insertions were never approved by Parliament. Opposition lawmakers say that insertions would grant sweeping powers to tax authorities. While there is so much happening in the country, Tinubu is vacationing in Europe. Now let's talk about the security crisis. Islamic State terrorists and armed groups continue to spread fear and terror in the country. The recent US strikes on ISIS targets in Nigeria are also under scrutiny. Their impact and the accuracy of the strikes is being questioned. Ordinary Nigerians are still dealing with the fallout of that US operation. Usually, in times of such crises, leaders cut short their official and personal trips. But President Tinubu's priorities seem different. The opposition has slammed Tinubu for his ill-timed vacation, calling it insensitive. Millions of Nigerians are grappling with rising costs and deepening poverty. There's already a lot of chatter and controversy around these new tax laws. People's trust in the government seems to be fading at an alarming pace. Nigeria's security woes are far from over, but President Tinubu is abroad. I'm bothered and unfazed by the chaos.
Hello everyone, you just watched that, right? That's what Nigeria has become. A country where the people are not taken as anything. And like I've promised in this 2026, I'm not going to waste my time blaming people or pointing out what the mistakes are, or the fact that we have bad governance, or we are being treated anyhow. What I'm going to focus on rather is what is it that we're going to do? What is it that you and I are going to do? First of all is the fact that we need to join politics. Absolutely. If possible, partisan politics. I have chosen to join ADC. Mr. Peter Obi is there, I'm going to be there. We're going to fight for that ticket and ensure that he becomes the card carrier, he becomes the candidate of the party. I will go on and vote, stand and vote, and ensure that nobody, they don't go burn anybody where we could rig that election. Because 2026, it is not just us putting our paper and going away. It is us fighting for our lives. And let me tell you something. If you go to vote on election day, you put your thumbprint, you put your hand on that ink pad and you put it beside the party you want to vote for and you go home. What you simply did is paper painting, not election. Election will be that we will vote, we will sit down, they will sort those papers, they will count them, they will enter the result as they are into the sheet, they will upload, we will follow them to collation center if there's, and we will insist that those results are what are uploaded. For the people who are afraid, every time they say that, oh, this person, we are not allowed. Tinubu will rig, he's a master rigger. Shut that thing. Let them defeat you. Don't defeat yourself. You understand? And I saw somebody who did an very amazing, powerful. He said he's going to join ADC. He's going to be in there. That Whether Tinubu is winning or not, he doesn't care. That even if he's good, he will make it difficult for him, and that's the spirit. And he's not even going to win. You see this thing where they are going about carrying all of these people. Every governor is joining. Plateau State government just joined APC. It is fear. They don't have the people. They don't have the masses. So they are doing something called show of trying to do show of force, trying to feel as if there is something in there. There's nothing. They are the weakest that you can be. They are over full. And you know the crisis that we erupt from there is when they want to get those primary, those party tickets, and the people that have been putting their mind will get it. Then they will not see these people have taken. Those ones will start living and probably going elsewhere. But you and I must take more interest in our country than just sitting by and analyzing the news and just talking about the problems that they are giving us. We must think about those solutions. What are the things that we're going to do? And this is it now. Begin to register. And I can tell you that ADC is there waiting for you to come in and register with them. They are working on their online platform. When we get in there, we ensure we become part of the delegates. Delegates no get to head. Either they choose delegates, which side they go choose on. And the peculiar thing about ADC is that it's the coalition party for 2027. So they're not going to come and be telling you that, oh, you've not been there for long, you've not been this, that's why you cannot be this. No. All of us that are going in now, all of us are the same on that table. So go in and pick up your card. Be part of the Congress, whatever it is that they're doing, the leadership. Put yourself in. There are a lot of positions there that need to be filled. Put yourself in, and at the end of the day, ensure that you get in. We can do it, people, so that we stop all of this kind of embarrassment. We stop the disrespect. I watched the Ghanaian president talking about unity, talking about there's nothing like whether you voted for his party or not, that he's serving the whole of Ghana and Ghanaians. And it is one Ghana. Here we are in Nigeria. Someone who knows he cannot win election, that rigged the election. All he does is division. They're trying to cause division. We will no longer allow that division to happen. We will fight for our country, and we will get that country that works for all of us. Don't be afraid of anything that they bring in, any shenanigan that they put out there. Like I said, in the coming days, I'll be telling you what are the things that needs to be done. If you want to join a party, how do you join the party? I will do, videos. I will meet party people, party officials, party members, and all of that. Do videos with them to be able to tell you more on how this will be done. But let me tell you something. Nigeria, we will fight for it, and it will work in our lifetime by the grace of God. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.